Say welcome back, but it's 8:22, February 10th. Holy crap, I didn't even notice today. It's 8:23. Carla's going off again. Bad timing considering that the landlord was already here and things were quiet. This is Carla going off on her granddaughter, and Carla's son, her granddaughter's father, is going off on his daughter. They're all messed up. It's it is just the most insane thing. This is why I'm always so stupid talking and sounding because I get no sleep. I'm lucky if I get 3 hours of sleep, 4 at the best. And the thing is that it starts and stops at random. I never know when it's gonna stop. It was worse than when I was working at Target, and then when I was working at Sound Shop. But this is just 5 years in transitional housing, 3 years of which that I have had to spend and be subjected to this. The city doesn't want to do anything. The station doesn't want to do anything. Nobody wants to do anything. The landlord doesn't or can't do anything because of whatever the laws or the bylaws because of the lockdown. And she's a squatter. She hasn't paid rent. No one's paid her rent for almost 2 years now, a year and a half plus, actually. And she's brought in her family squatters, so they're all squatters. While the city and the county's flipping the bill on this, I guess. I don't know. But this is why I don't approve of housing first because it's not vetted. So you have mentally ill, homeless people housed with progressive or wanting to be progressive and seeking futurable homeless folks. Did you know that something like $30 billion over the course of less than 4 years has already been given to California, not including Newsom's 10-year plan, which was already 10 years ago, and then Karen Bass's declaration. What did LA County got 60 million or 600 million to house this with regular homeless people that really want to try and get their own but can't? And for 5 years, I've been told here in Pasadena that I can't get housing because there's no housing available. Yet Union Station in Pasadena, the city of Pasadena, keeps getting money and funded millions and millions of dollars. And I've been in this room that is at the rate of $950 to be subjected for the last 3 years during the lockdown and working fully employed to this domestic abuse. Feel free to go back in my earlier timeline and you hear the racism, the abuse that I've had to be subjected to it, the theft, the stealing of the mail, the stealing of the food, the domestic abuse, the threats. And the Pasadena Police Department doesn't do anything because they say they can't do anything. They don't want to do because it's a matter of they're black, I'm Hispanic. They trump me. Sorry to use your name, Trump. But they matter more than this. There has been around close to 20 plus names in the last 3 years that have been used at this residence falsely in connection with this person for EBT and unemployment fraud. Now, I know that many of you during the course of my lockdown were already saying that you were trying to contact the department that was responsible for my housing and contacting the DEA and the mayor and leaving emails. But yeah, they don't want to stain in the city of Pasadena. Many a nights I've had to pee in a bottle like this in my own place of residence because I cannot come out because her drunken son also threatens me. This is the whole Karen Bass. This is where $600 million go to waste.
I'm gonna cut you off just like I cut my family off. Bitch, if you cut me off, get the fuck out. Why you keep coming back? Bitch, you are. Your daddy can't do shit for you right now. Your daddy ain't got no door to open up and let your bitch ass in. I do. So 20-year-old bitch, lazy ass bitch, go get a job. A motherfucking apartment at 20.
This is the city of Pasadena,
I'm 62 years old.
housed through Union Station Home Services. And I keep getting told by the Department of Housing in Pasadena there's no housing. She's a squatter. She hasn't paid rent in a year and a half plus. Get my mail stolen, my food stolen, property stolen. So much to the point where I think the landlord has had to put a hold on the mail. So I have to check in to see get my mail. During the first 6 months of, actually 8 months of lockdown, in mail and in donations from quite a few of my subscribers, in food and in parcel, I lost about $6,000 worth of food, donations, and property through Amazon and other things that I was ordering because we were locked down. We couldn't go to the store, so I had so many of us, so I lost. Plus, so did my other housemate. We're the only two that were actually working while she was doing the prostitution, doing the EBT, the unemployment fraud. So many people. There were so many people here. So many people. So many bicycles that were stolen. So much property. Well, go back in my timeline, you'll see the videos where I show, when they weren't here or they were passed out, that I could film the stolen bicycles here in Pasadena. They were the majority of the bicycle thefts here. This residence here is a ring. There were power tools that were constructed on the side of the house. This, and I say this because I hate being associated. I'm not an angel. I am not the most godliest guy. I've screwed up in life, but I've atoned and I've tried to make this is what I do for my kids' sake, to show that if you want to be good enough in life, that you work your best. But I've not managed to do my best trying to do this, trying to maintain my employment and this channel, and trying to live a sane life with this, but to no avail. It's so difficult. It is so difficult. And now with Karen Bass doing what she's done, taking this is where the taxpayer money is going. Little, this is housing first. Housing first puts mentally and wrong people in with homeless people that do want to be progressive and better themselves. Mixed in with this. This isn't vetted. This needs to be vetted. Housing first is important, yes, but it needs to be vetted. It really needs to be scrutinized. Almost not quite to the point of leasee, leaseor, definite situation, but this is. And her 42-year-old son lives in the utility room over here. Her 22-year-old granddaughter lives, and now they've been high off of meth and alcohol for the last 2 weeks, housed in, and now they're at each other's throats and never get any sleep. This is under Housing First program. And she's being a hypocrite. She's being a total liberal, Democrat hypocrite. She brings them over. She has them buy alcohol and drugs. Her one son and his girlfriend come over here, and when they get fucked up, they have domestic and physical altercations in the driveway here in front of the neighborhood at like 12 midnight plus. So if you can do your best, I need your help. Those of you that have been following me since I was homeless to this point and being housed knew when I was working full time. I got the job. I got sick. I lost my sight and I still tried. I got a job. That didn't work because of this also and the health. Lost that job. Got another job. Got housed. Got sick again. This interfered again. 5 years of transitional housing in Pasadena. Dare I say I was even better off being homeless now? I could control my environment. I can't control my environment here. I love you all. I'll see you in the morning. Good night.